It is great to have your company. It's Friday morning right across Australia, and this is your news today. Controversial politician Bob Katter under fire over this media conference outburst, reaction from across the country, plus a brave admission from one of the AFL's biggest names. And homesick hero Archie Wilson, just hours away from his American football debut.
A lot coming up, but we begin this Friday with breaking news from regional Victoria, where there has been a major police operation. Officers surrounding a home and forcing residents out as they step up their search for accused police killer Desi Freeman. Our reporter Christina Hearn is following developments and she joins us live now. Chris, good morning.
Good morning, Sarah. Unfortunately, the alleged gunman, Desi Freeman, is still on the run. But last night, this street, Chandler Court, was absolutely teeming with people. They surrounded a property and then advised on a loudspeaker for people to come out with nothing in their hands. They then searched around 10 people and led away a mother and her baby. Police say the investigation is ongoing. At the same time last night in Wangaratta, there was an emotional vigil held for the two fallen police officers, the CFA lining the street, holding a moment's silence. Sarah.
Chris, thank you.
Reports this morning that the true purpose of Deputy PM Richard Marles' trip to the US was to reassure the White House that Australia would lift its defence funding and pave the way for a long-awaited first meeting between Anthony Albanese and Donald Trump. Today, federal politics reporter Liz Daniels explains in a moment. Meantime, at least 21 people have been killed in a deadly attack carried out by Russia on Ukraine's capital. Let's go live to Nine's Europe correspondent Jess Millwood in London. Jess, where does this attack leave the peace negotiations?
Carl, on very shaky ground indeed. After weeks of feverish, high-stakes negotiations, Ukraine has just endured one of its deadliest nights and the largest bombardment since the war began. Kyiv struck with hundreds of missiles and drones. Residential neighbourhoods were struck, 21 people killed, including 4 children. We're yet to hear from Donald Trump about this latest wave of attacks, but his press secretary does say that he's not happy about it and not surprised, while President Zelensky says that this is proof that Vladimir Putin does not want peace. It's hard to see a world in which these two leaders can come together. Carl?
Jess Millwood, thank you. Horrifying footage has emerged of an F-16 jet crashing at an air show in central Poland. The fighter jet was performing a high-speed manoeuvre when it lost control, skidding along the runway into a fireball.
Controversial politician Bob Katter is under fire this morning after threatening 9 journalists at a media conference. Live to Today Queensland reporter Andrea Crothers. Andrea, take us through exactly what unfolded.
Well, the federal MP Jane was here with his state counterparts, including his son Robbie. They were here about March for Australia. Its aim to end mass migration and foreign flags. That was when respected Nine journalist Josh Bavis asked a question about the Katters' own family history and about the benefits of migrants with good values. This triggered this outburst.
Bob, you've got Lebanese heritage yourself. What would you...
Oh, mate, don't say that, because that irritates me,
Haven't you
and
said
I
that
punch
before,
blokes
though?
in the mouth for saying that. Don't you dare say that.
Mr Katter went on to call Mr Bavis a racist. Nine has responded. Fiona Deer saying that this was a baseless and offensive accusation of racism and that it deserved a public apology. Don't expect that one to come though, because Bob Katter has already posted to his own social media saying he believes he's the one who deserves that apology.
Right, OK. Andrea, thank you. Well, it seems that those in first class have been eating well, with those on board Emirates flights recording a 30% jump in caviar consumption. A 500-gram supply of Siberian sturgeon caviar can retail for $1,300, giving those front-of-the-plane passengers the chance to snack back the expensive price of their ticket. And the route cashing in the most on the delicacy, Dubai to London.
Sturgeon caviar noted. Thank you, Jane. In his dash to DC, Richard Marles has reportedly assured America that the Australian government will lift their defence spending. Let's go live to Today Federal Politics reporter Liz Daniels. Liz, good morning. The Pentagon has also walked back its happenstance encounter claims.
Plenty going on in this US-Australia relationship, Sarah. The Pentagon rushing to clean up mystery surrounding this mission to DC. We saw the pictures of the Deputy Prime Minister meeting with Vice President JD Vance and Defence Secretary Pete Hegseth. But the US told 9 News the Defence Secretary's exchange with Richard Marles was not a formal meeting, only a happenstance encounter. It was an embarrassing moment for the Deputy Prime Minister, but a second statement from the US later in the day confirmed it was a meeting after all, coordinated in advance. All that underscoring the chaos at the White House at the moment, Sarah, and perhaps an insight into why it's proving so difficult for the Prime Minister to lock down that meeting with the President.
Certainly difficult to follow, isn't it, Liz? Thank you.
Three-time Olympic champion Jess Fox has received an influx of love and support after opening up about her recent health battle. The Australian canoeing great saying surgery to remove a kidney tumour has made her tougher, now working to get back in the water. She says she won't be competing in the European Canoe World Cup as she continues on the road to recovery, and don't we wish her well collectively. Aussie teenager Archie Wilson will make his college football debut in a few hours' time. US correspondent Jonathan Kersley joins us now from Kansas City. Jono, it's nearly game time.
Less than 5 hours to go now until Archie Wilson takes to Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City, Missouri, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. And it is the punter from Down Under's dream coming true. The teen from Frankston made international headlines a couple of weeks ago after a bout of homesickness at a press conference expressing his love and his miss for his family. They have now been reunited. His mum his mum Jess, his dad Lee, his brothers Oscar and Lewis getting to see him once more. They say his mind is in the game, his boots are ready to go, his legs are ready to go. The only thing that they need to do now is run out onto this stadium. 8 p.m. local time, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern time. The dream's just about a reality for Archie Wilson.
That will blow that family's mind. Jono, thank you.
Can't wait to see it. Well, Aussies are wasting more than $1.5 billion a year on subscriptions and memberships that they don't use. News Corp commissioned data from Finder shows that more than $90 million a month is being poured into unused streaming services like Netflix, Disney Plus and Spotify. Another $40 million a month is wasted on unused gym memberships. And when it comes to baseball, you may have heard of a bat boy, but what about a bat dog? One high school team in the United States has commissioned its very own good girl to fetch their bats. That's what you might call an MVP, most valuable pooch.
Yes. Well, after a year of physical and mental health battles, AFL star Bailey Smith's resilience has been rewarded with his first All-Australian blazer. The Geelong midfielder revealing he spent a month in a psychiatric ward because he was struggling with the mental demons of his ACL recovery.
I know it's just an injury, but until you sort of experience it and have a sense of identity sort of taken away from you and then sort of go through, you know, some teething issues with, I don't know, moving clubs and, I don't know, outside noise. I'm super grateful to be, you know, on the other side of it. And yeah, I wouldn't change it for the world, but certainly surprised to be where I am today.
Bailey continues to prioritise his mental health and hopes sharing his story will help others to speak up and seek support.
Incredible bravery, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Well, a quick look around the country this Friday weather-wise. It'll be a beautiful sunny day for you in Brisbane, Sydney and in Perth. A few showers on the way for everyone in Melbourne, while it will be wild and windy today in Adelaide.